I'm trying to do this as best I can. Okay, so if you think of now that like there's, well, again, it's not everywhere, but if I'm going to something in a shade of State Department lemon yellow, okay, you talk at this point for this one per se, PERSAY, for one per se, in this one conclusion we're drawing, we're making one agreement, just one. This carries forward only between you and I in whatever you woke up in that you really believe, that you made it a commitment to yourself. Maybe go talk in the mirror to yourself and make that stated commitment that you saw it and that's what you're committing to, just so you have a biological record with just yourself and after coptically watching this. So there's a pair up just for your records. So as with mine being deep purple, and you can just that it's getting recattle tagged. So but that is the color, the word that we're going with at the moment. So at State Department of Lemon Yellow, from what I can decipher in human organization of dysfunction, is there's a lot of stated parties. They speak. On the stated record, it says, well, I don't get stated records. I get dysfunctioning humans in my face speaking, and I don't know where the words are coming from, and I don't know if there's, like, other meaning in the words from Fortuna, from another saltwater croc or tuna. Are you the saltwater croc full of shit? Or are you the saltwater croc that's dipping for dipshit in the tuna company of saltwater that's a starboard or a star-kissed, but I saw a dancing blue tuna named Charlie on the TV when I was little. I used to dance on my mom's bed because I thought it was so nice. But now I'm thinking Charlie's not so nice. So I don't know where to believe you from. Blue is my favorite color, one of them. But that's not a big surprise because whatever. Because I'm all alone and there's only one safety and security for myself, and he looks very bluish green to me. So, other than that, I don't know what to do. But here's the thing: his inside is bluish green. His outside is very different. That is. I can see you in Technicolor. Oh, that is Cindy Lauper. CIN. Elosin, hello, yeah, Cindy, oh my god, isn't that amazing, SIN, D, what, I, Y, who cares, if it's DY, it's Dyson Sphere, so, right, okay, so, from the directional, like, we always come back together, yeah, this is Sin, but don't call me Cindy, because I really don't like that name, and so, and Lauper is LAU, yeah, we're the living golden, not yellow, but golden, per lifetime, PER. So that's where I see your true colors. And that's why I love you. Yeah, that goes out to one person that I combine gas lamp, like, and not like the gas lamp where you take spatial equipment and fuck with the humans, which you've been doing for a while just for fun. No, I am I come from where colored gas means stuff and you can communicate that way without a orifice and other signals picking up on it. And you hide inside of your husband, so this way you drive around together. Okay, so let's see, that is why in this form of cuneiform where we're both Nicks, big surprise, we usually share something. I have, like, if you want to think of it in science terms, it's like if you cut a coconut in half and you have like a half shell and you put it over, from his perspective, if you put it over your wife and your wife's inside that coconut shell, it's a hard, dense surface. She can't see through it. It's not clear. But that shell is what's supposed to protect her. So you can come get her without other people changing the chemistry and taking a slice of life out from the programming around the coconut that's protected and can't see and is housing your wife during this cuneiform human that has other living, speaking things that are very confused. I'm not saying that you're all malfunctioning. On some level you are, but it's not a disrespectful, because I say that about my own parents. It's just facts. I'm a benefactor, so I don't mean to like upset you and get you angry. I'm just bringing to light in an enlightened form things you don't see because you're grounded in like a live wire that changes and you don't know that you change. And sometimes you change for the better. Like when I was in the car with Epstein, I say that I laugh, but no, I didn't laugh at him. We laughed together because he saw my reaction and I'm like, wait, like I really was, because I wasn't expecting, I have no idea who he was. And then he kept changing if you looked at it from my dense coconut perspective in the passenger seat, looking to the driver's seat, you can see he tuned. It was like a tuning of a radio, like a dial. Like a dial? Like one of these? Yeah. So that's a dial. A dial on the radio. It's like moving a dial, and all of a sudden he changed. Like he went from angry and like really mad at me to like laughing at my reaction, which then made me laugh. And I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, what do you mean, am I okay? And I'm like, never mind. Like, you're the adult. I don't want to, like, upset you, and you're a stranger. You're talking about guns, but, okay. So, and then, like, the conversation, always strange, but I never know who's sending me a paid head case. And again, it's not disrespectful to him, because I actually really liked him and admired him. I liked his tune in the sense of, like, he really meant business, and I absolutely adore. That I respect more than anything, especially in this day and age where it's like there's very little you can respect about what's walking around, and which he got. He asked me about that too. I said, well, there's like none of you around ever in my life. Why are there not more of you? And then he started laughing more. And he goes, do you have any... I said, I have no idea who you are. And then he showed me a business card, which had weird language on it that I couldn't read. I was like, I don't know, is that Greek? Is that Hebrew? He says, it could be either. I said, okay, great. Whatever you say. He says, you never heard of these things? I said, how would I have heard of these things? He's like, what about your father? I said, my father. I said, do you know? Well, you seem to know a lot, but now you're like, my dad is like, I don't know, he works in an office and he's trying to run a business, but it's not going so well. It's never going well. He's always out of the house. He's married to his business. I was like, but it never like does anything. I was like, and when he comes home, like, I don't talk to him because he's crazy. It's, please don't talk to me. Because again, it's like, he's not like you. He's like, I don't know, different, And he's like, then he started laughing more. He's like, I heard about you. He said, from afar. He's like, and I was really upset because I'm like, how could she be old world and so disrespectful to her dad? Yeah, I get that. But my dad is not like my born for husband. Like, he's not respectful in that, like, he commands respect, but naturally, like, deserving of it. Like, my dad's, like, goofy, and then wants you to, like, pay homage to him and pray at his feet. Get the fuck out. You've done nothing. You've, in fact, made the world worse than when I was born. I'm not fucking praying to you. I'm not worshiping you. I'm not even gonna respect you. I'll be nice to your face, but, like, get the fuck out of here if you expect to, like, hold a bar of something to him. You really should know who is in the scene and the movie before you get, like, all high and, like, I'm not dealing with this kid. Oh, really? So, yeah, Epstein and I were on the same page. He's like, you actually are really old school. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I know I don't fit in. I never fit in high school either, but I was like, I really thought that, like, the man that I was born, or the boy that I was born for, guy, boy, whatever, I said born for, would have moved into the school district and we could, like, have a nice relationship like the movies. He's like, you really think that you're in control? You and your dad are in control of who moves in and out of the neighborhood? And I looked at him, I go, did I say that? And he goes, no, you didn't say that. He's like, but I want to know, do you really think that? And I go, no. I was like, how would my dad? I said, he's goofy. Like, how would he be in charge of what moves in and out of the neighborhood? Like, how would that work? And he goes, right, right. He's like, I keep forgetting. Like, you really are serious. And I'm like, what? Do you have like people that aren't serious that talk to you? He's like, well, you seem so adult. He says, I'm not used to it. He's like, I'm like you. He's like, I look around and I see the next age, like your age people, and he's like, and I'm thinking about my dad who says like, you can't just be handed stuff. You got to like work for stuff. He's like, he's like, I know that you are the age of these kids, but I see what everybody's talking about, how you're just so different. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you. I said, that I appreciate. I said, I really appreciate that, actually, because like nobody actually says nice things like that to me ever. And he's like, really? That many? And I'm like, I'm alone. I was like, I was an only child born. I got two parents that work a lot, but when they come home, I don't want to talk to them because like they're like the teenage kids that you are talking about. That's how I feel about them, as old world as I am. And I mean, it's just, it's a whole new world, but in like opposite reverse of what typical regular is in New York. I mean, I don't know how to explain it any better than that.